Hello, darling. I just forgot my words. My brain is already kind of channeling right now, so I forgot what day it is. Happy What's Good Wednesday. I hope that you're having a fantastic day today. Yes, I do. I'm having a good day. You get me with just my natural beauty today. Yeah, my morning has been busy, so I did not have time to do my makeup. So that's all right. If my candle goes out, I'm going to light another one. Let's get into it. We're going to see what good things are going on for you. Oh yeah, Cellulite and Love Tarot, or Hillary for short. I hope you know that I say that in case there's people who steal videos, because I know that they do that, and then they change the voice over the video. So I always try to say the name of my channel so that if that happens, I'm covered. People can find the source. Spirit, my higher self, my darling's higher self. Thank you so much for using me as a channel to guide and instruct. I ask for the most clear and concise messages, information, feelings, and sensations to flow through me for the betterment of my darling and for the highest good of everyone involved. Thank you so much, Spirit. And thank you for being here. Okay, let's see. What's the energy around you right now? The goodness going on right now or coming in soon. This should all be something that you're kind of aware of or kind of expecting. I shouldn't be telling you something that you don't already know, okay? At the bottom we have, look at the bigger picture, full moon in Sagittarius. I could be completely wrong, but I feel like the next full moon is the full moon in Sagittarius. Maybe. Don't quote me, okay? Look at that, consecutive signs, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius. Okay, what do you need to release? Waning moon. The answers you need are coming full moon in Gemini. We're in Gemini season right now. It's time to release negativity. Full moon in Scorpio, and a win-win outcome is in the forecast. Full moon in Libra. Got a whole bunch of full moons, closing out cycles, things changing, an end of a tough cycle possibly. I feel like right now there is a level of fear or insecurity that we're holding on to about our stability in the future. Okay, you might be like waiting for some sort of judgment in the court to see if that like kind of pans out in your favor. It doesn't have to be super serious. It could even just be like child support. It could be like, I don't know, maybe you got in a wreck or something, you know, like, so you might be waiting for some sort of judgment to go out in your favor, right? And you might be worried about it, okay? And so right now it just feels like you're kind of looking at the bigger picture of things, right? You're kind of seeing how everything is kind of pulling together. It's almost like blessing in disguise energy, okay? And so you're releasing this sort of need to control, the need to control. You're just like, you know what? Everything's gonna work out one way or another. Even if it's not in a way that I expect it to, it's going to work out one way or another. I'm going to be taken care of. I don't need to be projecting that it can only go one way, or it's just like everything's blown to smithereens. No, it doesn't have to be like that. Yeah, taking deep breaths, take time to breathe out. Interesting stuff. Let's get into it with tarot. Let's see what this is about. All right, Spirit. What's going on with this? You want me to just do like... I've just been so into the Celtic crosses lately. I feel like because it's like a good format. I don't know. Let's do it. Okay, what is the situation? This goodness coming in, this win-win forecast, us releasing negativity, the answers coming in. What is this about? What is this situation? Give me two cards. Okay. Seven of Cups, the Emperor. Again, like sort of feeling like you're regaining control of the situation, right? And not being confused about being on top. This is also an official person. This isn't really the judge in the tarot, but you know, I guess possibly in like a monarch in a monarchy, this would be the judge. The Emperor. It could be an Aries, or this could have really sparked up around Aries season, but I feel like the fog is clearing, okay? I feel like where once maybe you were pulled emotionally in several different directions, this can kind of represent the 7 deadly sins. So maybe something had happened around you where it kind of led you to maybe losing control a little bit and spiraling and sort of indulging in vices or coping, maybe not the best coping mechanisms, right? I feel like you're stepping out of that. You're like, all right, it's time to get back on track. It's time to, stop emotionally binging, or it's time to not go down these negative, thought spirals, looking up the worst case scenario for my situation. It's time to think the best. It's time to regain my power. I feel like you're stepping into that really well. King of Wands, you're like, yeah, look, look. I have nothing to feel insecure about with the King of Wands. I have nothing to feel insecure about. Okay, what's the blockage or what's the resistance to this situation? Okay, that clock is wrong, but it says 3:33. So what's the resistance here? Blockage. Surprise! What? Your ego? Your ego, maybe? Yeah, your ego. We got the Empress on the bottom, so it's almost like, yeah, that kind of controlling nature about you. Like, you know what it's almost giving? Okay, this is so minuscule, but like, if you're a parent, have you ever had a moment with your child where you're like, please go put your shoes, on the shoe shelf. We have a shoe shelf. So go put your shoes on the shoe shelf. And they are like, ugh, and drag their feet, and they take 7,000 years to pick up those shoes and take them to the shoe shelf just because they want some sort of control. And as a parent, you're like, I've got to take some deep breaths right now because they're doing what I said, but they're not doing it the way that I imagined it, right? And so I feel like this King of Wands being the blockage is kind of you being like, what is that phrase in anger management? Rubbing the ears. Goose frabas. Chill out. It's getting done. It's getting done. Okay, so maybe we're getting better at kind of chilling out our ego on some things, right? What happened in the past that's affecting this situation or that really brought this into our awareness? Page of Swords literally could be children. Okay, you could have a stubborn child who tries to get away with things, right? Who's like, I'm gonna do what you asked me to do, but I'm gonna do it my own damn way, Mom. You still love me, Ten of Pentacles? Okay. Okay, you could have learned something. There could have been some sort of communication that came in if it's not regarding children. You could have had a message delivered that you were not expecting, right? It could have been a judgment served possibly. That really led to the situation where you're like, what the hell is going on? What am I going to do? Now I got to research my options. I got to find legal assistance. There's something I need to learn here, right? And I need to be careful about it, right? I can't just show my hand. Makes sense. Okay, what do we expect from this situation? What are we aware of? What are we expecting? 6 of Pentacles to win. To win, right? Maybe because this person is holding the scales of justice here, right? And it's supposed to, or not the scales of justice, but they're scales, right? It's supposed to be showing equal give and take. So I feel like you're expecting to be the one who wins in some sort of way, right? Yeah. Maybe you're waiting for some type of loan or approval or something, and so that's coming through. Again, could be child support. Maybe that's changing. Maybe you're getting more. Maybe that's being reduced in some way. Yeah, possibly. Doesn't have to be. But you're expecting for things to work out. You're expecting for things to work out. What do we not expect? What do we not see? What are we not aware of in this situation? Four of Swords, 4 of Wands. 44 could be significant. You could be 44 years old or born on April 4th like I am, with Aries and the Emperor there and the King of Wands. Yeah. Okay, so what you don't expect, there's like a peaceful resolution coming for the home life. This doesn't have to be someone that you live with, you know, but I just feel like the tension is releasing, okay? But it all kind of requires you to be taking those deep breaths, like I said, and being very intentional about getting enough sleep with the Four of Swords. Yeah, so that you're in a better mood, you know. Yeah. Four of Swords, Four of Wands. So we got triple fours out here. That's cool. Yeah. Okay. So you need to do some rest. You need to do some deep breathing. Go stare at a wall for 15 minutes. Literally just stare at it. Just stare at a wall. It does wonders. It's amazing. Deep breaths while you do it. Okay, I'm not going to put these down because I'm just shuffling, but Wheel of Fortune, the Chariot, Ace of Swords. This would be like a judgment going in your favor for me too, right? A breakthrough energy. A document being made, you know, official. But Wheel of Fortune, the Chariot, you're just like, okay, things are going to work out for me. Luck's on my side. We've already got that kind of. No, we didn't. We got a win-win outcome as forecast. I don't know where I'm thinking luck. I thought luck was out there, but it's not. But things are going to work out in time. Again, this could be with the Chariot. It could be an accident-related situation that you're waiting for some sort of money to come through on, you know. But I just feel like maybe you feel kind of stuck right now. And so as this comes through, right, it's like a breath of relief, like, oh, that's finally over. That's finally done with. You know, we can move forward. We can change things. Let's get back on track, okay? I'm not going to put those out, but let's see how you're feeling about this situation. That's a whole lot less. You know, they say if I'm too much, go find less. Spirit, that was too much. I'm going to need you to give me less. I'm going to need to find less right now. How's Darlin feeling about this situation? Page of Pentacles, Four of Cups. So you're not happy with the financial situation at hand, possibly, or you just feel like children are coming up again. So you might feel like you're not... like you're disappointing your child in some way, right? Because of something, but I don't think you are, okay? Because that Lovers was peeking out and the Tower and the Magician here. I feel like it's better than you realize. I think the only thing that the energy might have tension here, right, is just because there's a lot of stress going on. And so your energy affects your children's energy if you have children around you. If you don't have children, then you just kind of are like waiting for some good information to come in. You're just like, I'm just waiting for that good news so that I can keep moving forward. You know, I'm still trying to learn what I need to learn about this situation. I need a pretty big change. Like, I need an energetic shift here, possibly. Yeah. How are others feeling about the situation for Darlene? Darlene? I don't know what I did. You know what? Whenever I don't feel so pressed to do my makeup and stuff, I actually feel like I'm in a better mood. Queen of Pentacles. It's like despite what's going on, you're still being more nurturing than you realize, or you're being perceived as very nurturing, okay? I feel like you're being very responsible. That's how people are seeing you. Responsible, ethical, reasonable, still generous, still taking care of what you need to take care of, but also being, you know, decisive on where you spend your time and energy, right? In a nurturing way, okay? Yeah, I feel like, again, I feel like there's this feeling of like you're worried that your child's not satisfied or not happy with something. And I feel like that's a critical eye that you just have about yourself because the situation and energy is stressful right now, and it's going to get okay. It's going to be okay. But others see you as very nurturing. Either way, you seem like you got your ish together, okay? You're good. You're good. All right, what's Darling's greatest hopes about this situation? You want to give me a couple cards? I can't tell if that wanted to come out, but I'll look at it. Knight of Wands. I'm hearing no, it's not supposed to come out. I'll interpret it just in case, but you're expecting to feel excited. You know, like, yes, I freaking conquered that. I conquered that. I made it happen. It's over with the world, right? Things worked out better than I could have hoped for. Maybe the silly energy is you, because I feel like your energy is kind of like, okay, I can kind of go back to being lighthearted. But let's see what your greatest hopes are. Three of Pentacles. Nine of Wands. Strength. Your greatest hopes right now are that it's going to work out for everyone beneficially, right? What you're needing to have taken care of is going to be covered, and you're not going to have to feel so guarded about what's yours anymore. You know, what tarot reader was that? Witch and Scythe Tarot. I love her readings. Amazing reader, a little bit more in depth, a little bit more spiritual, but she's phenomenal and so gifted, and I super recommend her if you're on a path like that. But she was explaining the journey of the Nine of Wands. Okay, so it basically starts at the Seven of Wands, where it's this, you know, lord that's defending his land, right? And then the Eight of Wands happens. Excuse me, fly. The Eight of Wands happens. I'm trying to defend my bubble here from a fruit fly. The Eight of Wands happens, and it's basically like this person being granted land, and so them needing to move, right? So they move, and then they start setting up the Nine of Wands. Now this person's been in battle, they've been defending their stakes, so they've been defending their land, trying to rightfully claim what's theirs. So the Nine of Wands is them basically like establishing the boundary of their of their property, right? But it's established, and they're able to take that one post out of the ground and just sort of lean on it and rest. Like, okay, the hard part's over. The hard part's over. I get what's mine. I got what's mine. Let's just make everything work out better. Let's get along. Like, let's get back to the good stuff. Let's get back to working together. Let's not make it so hard, right? Let's overcome the challenges with strength on the bottom. Leo energy. It could be happening in Leo season, which is, what is that? End of July, August? Yeah. So that's when that could be happening. Let's see what Darling's greatest fears about the situation are. The Star, Aquarius energy, Ace of Wands, and the King of Wands, or the King of Pentacles on bottom. How is that a greatest fear? Oh, one moment. Okay, thank you. Thank you for your patience. The Star and the Ace of Wands, I'm really not understanding how this is a greatest hope, but, or the greatest fear, other than maybe it's like you're gonna have to start over, because the Star does come after the Tower, so maybe you're worried that things don't work out the way that you want to, and then you have to muster up every last, you know, drop of hope to move forward and to start new. That would make sense. Okay, you're just like, I kind of just want things to go back to normal, you know. I don't really want to have to pick myself back up and start over again. I can see that, yeah, because you feel pretty established right now at the King of Pentacles, so yeah, you put in some time and energy. You're like, please don't let it be for nothing. It took me so long to get here. Okay. What's the outcome here for my darling? It may seem up in the air right now. Okay, with the Two of Pentacles, you're like, man, it could really go either way. But I do feel like it's turning out in your favor, because we got the Two of Pentacles to the Knight of Cups to the King of Pentacles, which is who I kind of viewed you as earlier. 10 of Cups. That's great. Three of Wands, Eight of Wands. Yeah, you've been waiting for this message that things are going to work out, and so you're going to learn by some official person possibly that things are working out. Things are going better than you hoped, okay? If you're dealing with a water sign specifically, on the opposite side of this, it's like their motives are going to be found out with the Queen of Cups and the Seven of Swords. and the high priestess of secrets and justice. Literally, whatever you're worried about this person, possibly this water sign, Pisces energy, Libra energy, if you're worried about them getting away with something, they're not getting away with it. They're not as sly as they think they are. And this is almost giving like, okay, none of those characters, right? None of those tarot characters are charismatic like the King of Wands blocking. But perhaps this person has quite a likable personality. And so you're kind of worried that like they might be able to talk their way through, you know, manipulating something in their favor. But I'm just here to tell you that like judgments, the judge, they don't make decisions based on people's personality. They follow the laws. Okay, so you can have a great personality and break the law, and that doesn't mean anything. Not that this person broke the law or anything, but I just feel like someone's personality is not going to sway the outcome. Okay, now there's a difference if you're like, what do they call that? I don't know why I'm getting such a heavy court case, but I guess that's what we're doing. Look at you, 6 of Wands, yeah. The opposite can be true, where you can be, you know, it's giving Daryl Brooks, okay? Just holding up the court at every chance, right? And then it's like, okay, if you can't even cooperate with court proceedings, like, not that can make the judgment worse, but like it just shows your character, okay? So I don't think this person's going to act opposite way. I don't think you're going to act in a, you know, extreme way. But if you're worried about someone winning just because of personality or their ability to manipulate, 22 on the clock, it's not going to happen. Okay, a judge is going to see right through that. An official person's going to see right through that. Whatever this is, it's transparent. Okay, so just keep having faith. Just have, you know, get into that place of just like, it's okay, I'm fine, you know, it's gonna work out one way or another, right? I think it's gonna work out better than you hoped for. Yeah. There's my other Libra card, Queen of Swords. That's my minor arcana justice. Okay, Spirit, how do you want to close this off for darling? Any words of encouragement or advice that you would like to give them? My candle. Hold on. Don't laugh at me because this is like a 4-step process, because I never... Oh, wow. That was the fastest I lit one of those matches. The strike pad, or whatever that's called, is so scratched off that it's really hard to light the matches. Okay. Get that stuck on there, please. Melt. There we go. Words of encouragement or advice or parting messages for darling here. Nine of Wands. Again, what's yours is yours, right? You can kind of drop the defenses, right? It's going to be over soon, you know. Just trust that what's yours is yours. 4 of Swords again. Get some sleep. Don't let this ruin your peace of mind right now. For you to be in your best energy, really be focusing on doing whatever you need to do to get to sleep. If you need melatonin to get to sleep, do that. If you need sleep aids to get to sleep, do that. Okay? Set a bedtime for yourself to get off the phone, stop scrolling, and give yourself 15 minutes to stare at a wall before you go to bed so that your brain can disconnect from screens or whatever. Disconnect from your worries, okay? And yeah, that would be really important for you right now to do that. That one's coming out reversed, so I'm going to let that come out reversed. It's very important that you get the rest that you need right now, okay? Your body needs that, your mind needs that. Yeah, so focus on that. Sleep meditations on YouTube are awesome. There's a lot of things that can help you fall asleep, so I recommend that. Whatever works for you. Okay, yeah, with that 4 of Swords, there's the 6 of Cups coming next and the Page of Pentacles reversed. So I feel like you could be thinking about the past situation that sparked this situation, right? And so this is just saying, take a break from the reminiscing, okay? It's not going to do you any good. There's nothing that you can relive in your mind over and over and over again that's going to help this situation any more or any less. It's a healing time for your past, okay? Page of Pentacles reverse is really interesting because it's almost like maybe you're wanting something outside of you, a message, something to give you this peace, and Spirit's really just focusing your energy on giving yourself that peace, okay? Don't think about all the ways that you gave and were generous to this person or this situation and it didn't work out. Like that's not good for your mental health, your emotional health, your spiritual health, right? So, yeah, interesting. I got really tired, so I feel you're tired right now. Knight of Swords, King of Swords, yeah. It's gonna work out better than you thought. The Tower's on bottom. So maybe, yeah, like I said, I feel like there's an apprehension, like a guardedness about this working out. But look, the truth will come out, okay? Like I said, if this is regarding something legal, a judge, they follow the laws. There's a literal guide that they have to follow for these things. So it doesn't matter how charismatic someone is. People can see the truth. They see the truth, you know, in a black or white justice system, okay? Yeah. Yep. It's gonna be just fine, okay? I'm gonna leave it there. And let's see. Is there any... Okay, I'm feeling called to do a deck I haven't used in a long time. Where is that thing? Oh, there it is. Okay. This is the... What is this deck called? Spiritual AF deck. Okay. It has naughty words. If you do not like curse words, vulgar words, then thank you so much for watching this video this far. I hope that it resonated. I hope that it gives a little bit of peace of mind that you can then run with yourself, you know, to fulfill the rest of that peace of mind that you have to do for yourself. Thank you for being here. I love you so much. See you tomorrow for Thoughtful Thursday. If you don't care about cuss words, curse words, and vulgarness, then let's get you some spiritual AF affirmations for this situation. Oh, that's so many. Okay. You kidding me? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I apologize. I'm being dramatic. Okay. The first one that came out is maybe you just need to shake your booty. Yeah. Life throws out very few problems that aren't more easily managed after you've danced it out a bit. Think you're a bad dancer? Stop that shit right now. Just stand up and give your groove thing a jiggle. It's 98.5% scientifically proven to make you take yourself less seriously. I almost said serially. Be the person you needed when you were a kid. Oh, okay. Did you need someone who protected you? Did you need unconditional love? Did you need more attention? Did you need praise? Did you need to know someone had your back? You're a big kid now, and you can do that for that little pipsqueak still living inside your rib cage. Yeah. Okay, be a badass. Be a badass love beam today. That's right, today is your job to fill every room you go into with laser beams of love. If you can't do laser beams, then make your heart a bubble machine and fill the room with bubbles. If that doesn't work for you, then you should bring donuts to work. Donuts make almost everyone happy. Go forth with your mission, grasshopper. Man, I want some donuts. That sounds good. Be kind-hearted as fuck and full of love, but maintain boundaries like a motherfucker. Letting people fuck with you is not a spiritual attribute. Think about Archbishop Desmond. I never know if I'm going to say this name right, but it's like Tutu. I don't know this person, and every time I see this card, I say, I'm going to look up who that is, because they seem important, and then I never remember to. So, yeah, anyways, that dude wouldn't have done the good shit he did in the world if he let people walk all over him. Even His Holiness the Dalai Lama tells people to fuck off sometimes, in his own compassionate as fuck way. Whew. Stop looking for happiness in the same place you lost it. Oh, yeah. Quit going back to people, places, and things that make you unhappy. Were you sad when you were getting drunk all the time? Quit that. Do you drink every time you see that friend, even though you don't want to drink because it makes you sad? Quit that friend. Does Forever 21 make you feel fat? Tell Forever 21 to fuck off. Does that lover leave you feeling unlovable? Don't go looking for love from that lover. It may not be easy, but it's simple as fuck. Yeah. Your growth scares people who don't want to change. Are you getting shit from people you think should be cheering you on? If you thought of them as sacred people. If you thought of them as scared people, not sacred people. If you thought of them as scared people instead of giant assholes, could you be more compassionate with them? Or at least let their current assholishness slide for now. Compassion. Tastes nice and minty fresh, doesn't it? I'll leave that there. I hope that this reading resonated for you. I hope that you, I hope this works out. It seems like it's going to work out. It feels like you are on the right path. Things are panning out in your favor. Win-win outcome is in the forecast. So just do your part with your own consciousness and your own thought process and let yourself rest. Be that parent that you needed. Be the parent to your child that you needed. All of that fun stuff, okay? You're doing amazing. It's going to work out. Look at the bigger picture. Okay. Tomorrow is Thoughtful Thursday. I am going to stick to the schedule and say we're going to see who's thinking about you and what they're thinking and all of that juicy stuff. I feel like doing it. So there we go. We're going to do that tomorrow. I hope to see you then. If not, have a great rest of your day, a fantastic week, or a wonderful life. I love you so much. Take care and ta-ta.